Howdy and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you through my top 6 running drills for regular runners to get you moving better, get you stronger, improve your running form and enjoying your running a little bit more. I've been putting these into my routine for the last few years and I've really seen a big improvement in my running form over that time. I like to do these at least twice a week before my speed sessions to get everything nicely activated, ready to go. Right, let's get stuck into the first one now. Before we start off, it's really important to make sure you're nicely warmed up. I'd recommend doing around about 10 minutes of easy jogging and your regular warm-up routine before you get going with these. You don't want to be going into these cold. Right, let's start off with something nice and simple in butt kicks. These are going to get your hamstrings fired up nicely and help promote that quick leg turnover. With this one, you're trying to bring your heels up towards your bum underneath you rather than flicking your heels behind you. In terms of how long to do this for, you're looking for around about 20 to 30 seconds. Beginners do this 1 time, intermediate 2 times, and advanced 3 times with just a couple of seconds rest between each one. Next up, we've got Carioca, which is one you'll see all of the footballers doing. It's great for engaging the muscles around your hips, and then for that lateral movement helps improve our stability and coordination too. This one does take a little bit of practice, but once you've got the hang of it, it's a really good one. You're stepping out to the side with one leg and then the other leg alternates between going in front and then behind. So side forward, side back, side forward, side back, and then so on. Walk through it a few times to get the hang of it. Again, we're going to be doing this for around about 20 seconds in one direction and then stop and go in the other direction. And then consider that 1 round. Beginners do this once, intermediate 2 rounds, and advanced 3 rounds. Right, moving on, we're going to be talking about the straight leg run, which is a great one for encouraging that mid-foot strike and gets the quads nicely fired up too. With this one, you're keeping your legs straight and kicking them out in front of you. What you want to focus on here is trying to stay upright and tall. Avoid leaning too much back on this one. We also want the steps to be quick and short, throwing your foot down into the ground. Again, with this one, we're doing this for around about 20 to 30 seconds. Beginners 1 time, intermediate twice, and advanced runners 3 times. Next up, we have the walking lunge and knee drive. These will really help us open up the hips as well as engaging our lower leg muscles. It also really helps to improve balance and coordination since you're spending a bit of time on one leg, and that's all important for running because we're always on one leg. So you're pulling your knee up into your chest and then stepping forward into a lunge, bending both knees around 90 degrees. If you do find yourself a bit wobbly with these, imagine your feet are on train tracks rather than one in front of the other, and that should help stabilize you a little bit better. Performing these slowly will be a lot better than rushing them. I'd recommend doing 10 in total with 5 on each leg. Beginners do this 1 time, intermediates twice, and advanced 3 times. Next up is those high knees, an absolute classic for a lot of us over the years. This is a great one to get your calves, glutes, and hamstrings firing while promoting that good knee lift, and it also encourages a quick turnover as well. This one is quite similar to butt kicks, the one we did at the beginning, but the focus is bringing the knees high rather than heels to butt. Also trying to maintain a nice tall posture when doing these, and again, we do not want to be leaning back here. You'll see a bit of pattern with this one because again, we're doing this for around about 20 to 30 seconds. Beginners once, intermediate twice, and advanced 3 times. Okay, 5 down and 1 to go. The final one is the strides. I'd say this is the most fun one. We get to start running and running pretty fast as well. This is the one to do now all of our muscles have woken up, the heart rate is elevated nicely, and this is a good one to finish with. These are essentially 20-second bursts of running, around about 90 to 95% effort. These will really help improve our cadence, increase our stride length, and get those fast twitch muscle fibers working. The main focus here is running fast, but also staying in control and relaxed at the same time. This is not an all-out sprint. I like to roll into these gradually, so it takes me about 5 seconds or so to hit that top speed and then hold that for around about 10 to 15 seconds before gradually slowing down again. Take a short rest between each one just to get your breath back. Beginners 2 to 3 times 20 seconds, intermediate 3 to 4 times 20 seconds, and advanced runners 4 to 5 by 20 seconds. Right, I'm now warmed up, I've done my drills, and I'm ready to go and get my interval session done. I hope you found that useful and can integrate this into your routine to help your running and your running form. Any questions, let me know down in the comments. Keep on working hard, keep on getting done, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.